Victoria Winters has returned to the great house at Collinwood from a strange and haunting adventure in the past. And now the terrible events she lived through are beginning to change not only her life, but the lives of those around her. A mysterious painting and a surprise marriage between two strangers have led to the suspicion that a witch has returned to Collinwood, determined to restore a curse that began almost 200 years ago.
Hello. I'm Maggie Evans. Vicki Winters is expecting me. Oh, how do you do? Please come in. I'm Cassandra Collins. Oh! Yes, Roger's wife. I heard the good news the other day. Congratulations. Thank you. Something wrong? No, why? It's the way you kept looking at me. Oh, forgive me, Miss Evans. It's just that you bear a striking resemblance to someone I knew very long ago. Oh, when I was a child.
I see.
Maggie. Hi, Vicki.
I see you've met Cassandra.
Yes. Are you going to use the drawing room, Vicki?
Well, I was, but if you wanted it...
No, it's all right. I just want to write some letters. I can use Roger's study. So nice to have met you, Miss Evans. Good night. Good night. Barnabas, she's the image of Josette. This is such an unexpected pleasure that I have decided that she shall be the first to have the dream. I like the irony of that. Yes, the dream curse will begin with one who looks like Josette. Nothing could be more appropriate, could it?
Do you want sugar? Maggie, do you want sugar?
Oh, yes.
Lemon or cream? Lemon or cream? Maggie, I have the feeling that maybe you'd rather be somewhere else.
No. Why?
Well, your mind seems to be somewhere else.
Well, it's funny, but when I met, Cassandra just now...
What happened?
Nothing, really, except that she kept staring at me.
Yes. I can see why.
What do you mean?
She said that you reminded her of someone, didn't she?
Yes. How did you know?
And she didn't say who it was, did she?
No.
It's too fantastic.
What is?
The way she came into Roger's life so suddenly. He hasn't been the same since.
You mean he hadn't known her very long before they got married?
They got married the day they met.
The same day? Oh, that is strange.
Maggie, I asked you to come here because I need your help.
How?
Do you still have that extra room in the cottage?
Yes?
I was wondering if you could let a friend of mine stay there for a while.
Oh, well, I'd have to clear it with my father, but well, I'm sure he wouldn't object if he knew it was a friend of yours. What's her name?
Well, you see, it's not a woman.
Oh. Well, in that case, maybe I better know a little more.
To be quite honest, I don't know very much about him myself. His name is Jeff Clark.
Well, where's he from?
I don't know.
Well, what's his background?
I don't know that either.
Well, Vicky.
Look, Maggie, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. He's a very nice person.
Is that why you're doing it? Because he's a very nice person? Or does your interest go beyond that?
I do like him very much.
Vicky, are you in love with him?
I'm not sure.
Oh. Well, does he love you?
He did.
Oh, what do you mean he did? How long have you known each other?
Well, we met after the accident, but...
But what?
But I feel as though I've known him for a long time.
Vicky, I can't bear it. Now, why are you being so mysterious?
Excuse me, Vicky. There's a phone call for you. Mr. Jeff Clark?
Maggie, will you do it? He'd like an answer now, and I know he wants to move tonight.
Well, I don't know what my father would...
But he won't stay there long. Only until he gets a job, and then he'll move out. Please, Maggie.
All right, Vicky, I'll try my best.
Thank you.
You're sure there won't be any trouble? Okay, I'll pack and I'll be there in an hour. Say, I don't know your address. Right, okay. I'll see you in an hour. Bye-bye.
You realize you're making a great mistake.
That's your opinion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some packing to do.
What are you going to do when Vicky finds out about you?
I've already leveled with her. I've told her everything I actually know about myself.
Oh, you mean you're going to tell her what I know? That you're a murderer?
I'm not a murderer.
I have the proof, Jeff.
If you know what's good for you, Doctor, you'll keep quiet.
Are you threatening me with
My
this?
threat is more potent than that.
What do you mean by that?
If you tell Vicky one thing about me, I'll call the police and I'll tell everything about you and everything about that monster over there that you created.
And when the police start checking into your background, do you think they're going to believe a word that you say?
Well, I don't know. Would you like to run the risk of finding out? No, I didn't think you would like any police here asking questions.
Oh, look, Jeff, what are we doing standing here threatening each other when we could be helping each other?
I don't want your help, thank you.
But, Jeff, I'll admit, I do need your help. So I'll make you a deal.
You're in no position to make a deal.
Neither of us is in a position to turn one down, Jeff.
Look, I want out. No threats, no deals.
Now, look, Jeff, I'm going to conduct that experiment in this lab tomorrow, and I need your help because you're the only person that knows what I'm doing.
I'm fed up with what you're doing.
Jeff, just one more day. That's all I need until the experiment is over.
No!
And when it's over, you can go free, completely free, Jeff.
I said no. I'm going now.
Don't be a fool, Jeff. If you leave now, all we can do is destroy each other. Now give me one more day, Jeff. One more day.
One day and you'll be finished.
Positive.
All right, I'll stay 1 day. I'll leave tomorrow night.
Thank you, Jeff.
Do me a favor, don't thank me.
Hadn't you better call Vicky? You said you'd see her in an hour.
Hello. This is Jeff Clark. Is Vicky Winters there? How long ago did she leave? Would you tell her I called? Yes, thank you. She's not there.
Oh. That's too bad.
No! What did you do to me?
Time has come, Barnabas. Your fate was sealed almost 200 years ago. You cannot alter your destiny. There can never be any permanent escape for you, for the curse will find you and fall upon you again, forever. Let the dream curse begin this night. It will be carried by the wind until it finds its way to someone who is the image of one you loved. It will go deep into the sleeping mind of Maggie Evans, and she will be the first to know the terrible fear it carries with it. Sleep, Maggie. Sleep. Your mind is free and clear, Maggie, ready to accept the dream. You will not resist. You will allow the dream to enter, and you will become its prisoner until your fear reaches the limit of your endurance. Now, Maggie, let the dream begin. Now.
Who are you? What do you want? Go away. Go away or I'll scream. No. I won't follow you. I don't know who you are. I won't follow. No. 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 No!
sight and sound and faceless terror, through endless corridors, by trial and error. Ahead a blazing light does burn, and one door leads to the point of return.
You know what that means? Please tell me!
Is there someone there?
Ah, you're awake.
What are you doing? Why am I strapped to this table?
Jeff, did you really think I could afford to let you leave here, knowing what you know?
I told you can trust me.
And I'm sure you meant it when you said it. But in the nature of my work, I'd be very stupid to trust anyone, Jeff.
You're insane.
Perhaps I am. But if so, I'm in rather distinguished company. One of a handful of men in the history of the world who have dared to challenge the forces of nature.
You're about to unleash a monster on the world, and you think you're making some kind of a contribution.
That's enough, Jeff.
Why didn't you just kill me? Why didn't you do that after you knocked me out? Why do you have me strapped to this table?
I have plans for you, Jeff.
Plans? I know what you're going to do to me.
Now, just lie quietly, and you'll feel no pain whatsoever.
My face. You're going to use my face. It's the only part of that monster that isn't finished.
Be still. Be still, Jeff.
Don't.
Lie quietly.
Don't come near
Lie
me.
quietly.
Let me out of here.
Quietly. Jeff, you should feel honored. After all, it is through your eyes that Barnabas has chosen to see. It is through your lips that he has chosen to speak.